I am not a super big fan of Swiss chard, but if you're like me and you're trying to add a couple more leafy greens to your diet, this is a good one to take a leaf or two from and add to a saute with other vegetables. And then you get those good extra nutrients and minerals from yet another plant in your diet. So that's why I have it. I don't think I would give it a super big thumbs up on flavor because it's just not my thing. But look at this plant. We are well into June now, and we've already had some, I think we've reached 106 degrees, and it doesn't seem fazed by the heat at all. No sun damage on the edges of the leaves, and it doesn't seem super susceptible to bug damage either. There's a tiny hole in one of the leaves. There, 2 tiny holes in a leaf. But look at the rest of this plant. It's tolerating our heat. It's not buggy, and I think it's just filled with nutrients. So here's the variety: Swiss Chard, Verde De Taglio, however you pronounce that, and then I got it at Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. So that's how well it's doing. We're almost in mid-June now, and we've had some early heat this year. So it's always fun to see a plant that tolerates the heat and is a leafy green. I also love spinach, but let me show you by comparison. The spinach is done for the year. Well, I shouldn't say year. Well, I'll plant it again in the fall. It's done for this part of the season in spring. It's bolted or gone to seed. And so that's it for that plant. And yet this one is still going strong. So for continued leafy greens in the diet, Swiss chard, man, I wonder how long that's going to last. We'll see what it looks like in July too, maybe, but for now, it's still going strong, where some of my other leafy greens that I've been throwing into my sautés are finished for spring. Okay, to be fair, I think I should show that this Swiss chard isn't impervious to bug damage. You can see this leaf has been eaten away a little bit. And how about another couple holes? Still a lot of healthy leaves. And there's a couple holes right there. Look at this one. This one's growing in partial shade. It's tucked between a tomato plant and an eggplant. So, and then the larger one I showed a minute ago is in full sun. So whether you're growing in dappled sunlight or full sun, this Swiss chard is just doing really well. Here's another one. Okay, here we go. Smidgen of sun damage. And it seems to me that planting Swiss chard close together keeps the plant a little bit small. This is how far apart they are, which is fine with me because this is about where I like to eat the leaves anyways, when they're smaller. So yeah, large plants, small plants, barely any leaf damage, and tolerating the heat. All in all, a very healthy plant in our garden. And so whether you grow it or not, I guess it's just a matter of preference for taste at that point. Do you like eating Swiss chard, or do you want to try to like it or add it to other vegetables in breakfast or dinner sautés? Anyway, I'm having fun growing it. I will probably grow it again. Maybe not quite this many plants throughout my garden because I like it enough to eat it sometimes, but not a ton of it.